Have you ever wondered why some lawyers who aren't as good at practicing law as you are seem to get all the clients and make more money than you do? Do you have to be a bad lawyer to get clients? Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you why these lawyers are beating you, and I'm also going to show you how you can beat them while still doing an amazing job for your clients. So to understand why these lawyers are beating you, you first have to understand something that we call the lawyer legacy staircase. If you are not making as much money as you want to make, if you're not making the impact that you want to make, if you're not providing the life for your family that you want to provide, then it's because you're operating on the wrong level of the lawyer legacy staircase. There's 4 levels that we're going to talk about on the lawyer legacy staircase today, and once you understand where you currently operate, then you can figure out which level you want to get to so that you can actually make the impact that you want to have. Now, the first level is called a solo practitioner. You're actually doing most of the work. This is where most lawyers start when they start their law firms. There's so many lawyers say, oh, I'm a solo. Well, the reality is solo practitioners, they are stuck in the implementation stage. As a solo practitioner, you're the one doing all the work. You're the one answering the phones. You're the one doing the client intake. You're the one doing the casework. Heck, maybe you're the one making the coffee. The problem is that when you're a solo practitioner and you're the one doing all the work, you are limited. You're physically limited by your body because you can only type one motion at a time. You can only meet with one client at a time. You can only write one email at a time. You're also limited by time. There's only 24 hours a day, 7 days in a week, 365 days in a year. Even if you could work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, like, you're still limited by that. You've got these physical limitations of what you can get done as a solo practitioner. Now, there is a rule: the people that work the hardest typically make the least. So in school, they kind of lied to you and told you that hard work is how you get ahead. That's actually not true. Hard work is not how you get ahead. And that's why a lot of times you see these attorneys who are inferior lawyers to you that are beating you, and they're working way less than you are. You're working so much harder than them. You're actually getting better results, but they're still winning. And when you understand how to climb the lawyer legacy staircase, then you can figure out how to get great results and then also beat them. You never just kind of evolve. These are things you have to decide to do. You have to decide, am I going to be a solo practitioner, or am I going to graduate to the next level? That's small business manager. You start having a small team who's helping you with certain tasks, but you're still the one doing a lot of the work. Still in the implementation stage, but now you've also added unification. You're doing some of the work, but you're also using your managerial skills to unify teams underneath of you that are also doing the work. Now, this might be a paralegal, it might be an administrative assistant, it might be somebody that handles your intake, it might also be somebody that is maybe an associate attorney, so maybe you're getting some of the casework off of your plate. But you're still doing some of the work. You make the least amount of money here, and you can make more money here if you're trying to put more profits in your pocket and more free time on your calendar. Then you've got to get to the 3rd level of the lawyer legacy staircase, and that is law firm CEO. Not only is that going to put more money in your pocket, but it's also going to put more free time on your calendar. You're communicating a message that is going to allow your team to run your law firm the way that you want it run. What you need to do at this level is you need to get yourself in the position where you're hiring rock star employees who run your law firm exactly how you want it run. And you're going to communicate that message using something called SOPs, which are standard operating procedures. In our business, we call them EOPs because we don't do anything standard, we do everything excellent, but that's just kind of unique to us. In your business, you can call them standard operating procedures, excellence operating procedures, whatever you want to call them. But what you have to do is you have to communicate to your team, here is how these things actually need to get done. What this is going to ensure is that your team is running your law firm exactly how you want it run. Now, the other thing that you're doing, you're communicating into the marketplace to actually build this team. So a lot of times I talk to lawyers and they say, it's so hard to hire people. That's not exactly true. The question is, are you putting the message out into the marketplace? Are you communicating a message that is going to inspire somebody to work 40 hours a week to build your dream. That's how you have to approach job postings. You need to communicate how their life is going to change by working for you, how your team is changing the world, how you're impacting clients, how they're going to make a difference, and why they should dedicate so much of their life, time they will never ever get back, to joining your team. You need to communicate, where is the law firm going? What are our goals? What are our vision? What do we stand for? These are all the things that you do in the communication level. And when you do that, then you start attracting A players who can run your business for you. And then once you have those A players, then you communicate to them, here's how I want these cases run. Here's how we're gonna run the law firm. Here's how all these things happen. That way, you can rest assured that your law firm is running exactly how you want it, like a well-oiled machine, and that your clients are getting absolutely amazing results. The third way that you communicate is by putting your message out into the world so that you can attract more clients, so that you can attract high-quality clients. And the easiest way to do that is kind of through what I'm doing right now, by creating content, by getting out and helping people solve small problems. This phone right here is the best tool that you have to grow a multi-million-dollar law firm. Just create content and start spreading your message out there. You can do it on YouTube, you can do it on TikTok, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on Facebook. There's so many places you can do that. But when you communicate your message, people will start resonating with your message, and you prove that you can help people by actually helping them, then what's gonna happen is they're gonna come into your law firm, your team is going to be able to handle them through the intake process and make sure that they get amazing results. And then when they get amazing results, they're gonna leave you testimonials and reviews, which are then going to increase the clients that see you. So it's like a snowball effect, right? But it all starts at the communication level. It all starts at communicating to find your team, to tell your team what to do, and then attract clients to your law firm. Now, that's the third level, law firm CEO. Now, the fourth level of the lawyer legacy staircase is law firm owner. It's where you're using your imagination to make more money, and you're using your money to make more money. When we run a business, as we go, our revenue goes like this, but then the problem is our expenses go along with it, and you don't actually make more money. How do we make it so that our expenses are staying down there? So that, yes, they're increasing, but now all of this right in here is your profit. And that is what a law firm owner does. A law firm owner, first of all, has a law firm that runs on its own like a well-oiled machine by a team of rock stars that they've already assembled in the communication and the unification process. That leaves you free to figure out, first of all, how can we do all these things to bring more people to us, to grow the law firm, to expand our mission, and to change everyone's lives around us. Well, the reality is that if you don't make a profit, you can't help anybody. You can't advertise your law firm. You can't run ads and things like that so that you can help more people who are potentially facing one of the most difficult situations of their lives and they don't know who to turn to, right? You can't hire the best employees so that you can get those people who come to your law firm who need your help desperately. If you have mediocre employees, you're gonna get mediocre results. Rock star employees generate amazing results. But here's the thing, rock star employees don't work for mediocre prices. So you've got to figure out a way that you can get those profits up so that you can pay for those rock star employees. You can't provide the life for your family that others only dream of if you don't make a profit. You can't donate to charities and things like that if you don't make a profit. That's why it's so important you choose where do you want to be on this law firm legacy staircase. And that is how you can beat the other attorneys in your market who aren't as good of a lawyer as you are, but they're getting better results and they're making more money. It's because you're operating on a different level of the lawyer legacy staircase. Once you graduate to a higher level of the lawyer legacy staircase, you can make more money, have more free time, and get better results for your clients. I'll talk to you soon.